Your bucket's trying to kill me.
It doesn't like you.
I don't like it either. Better watch it, it'll be dead.
I would put some holes in this.
So you didn't understand that reference. That was a Star Wars reference from the cantina. What's up, Mark? Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a glorious Monday. We are not working on an F-150, as you can see here.
This one looks like an F-150.
This is a very German F-150 then. So this is my favorite BMW customer. I don't like these cars, but I like this customer. And the reason why I like this customer is because he understands his car. He knows what he bought. He knows the headaches. He just likes our wiring. He likes the way we install. He knows what time it is. What does that all mean? He's got Beamer tech. He's already gone into the car and he's already done all of the turned off the fakey noise and all that crap before it even got here. Like he probably did it the day he bought it. This is the second one of these. He had another really nice BMW we've had on the show before too. And we took all this stuff out of that because he got this M8. He got a steel on it. And so, only had like 9,000 miles, retired doctor. I don't know. Who cares? It's such a glorious day that I get snow. Oh, that sucks. Snowed here in Long Island, over 20 inches of snow, 60-mile-an-hour wind. Got any room in Clearwater? We always got room because we got no snow. All right, so here you go. Ooh, I'll just show you. Look at that pavement. Look at that. Ooh. There it is right there. But I will say this. It is actually cold, all right? By our standards. Like, it's windy. It's blustery out today. No, this is definitely chilly. It feels like it's like 60, 68.
So you smell?
Yeah, because you can.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can't. Let's see what the temperature is. Hold on. Let's grab the official temperature device, aka the watch. Let's see what the temperature is. Not look at the time. Get back. Come on. Oh, it's 53. Shows you how bad my nose is. 53. I'll take it any day. Oh no, for sure. Yeah. No, it's great. 78 Mesa, Arizona right now. Ooh, we'll be there in 16 days. Oh. I know. Hey, listen, you guys, we're wimps. We're wimps. This is the extent of my winter apparel right here. Okay, so we'll be the first. We tell you, I'm a pussy. Can't stand this. Ugh. Anyways, so this M8, he's a key fan. So we got a key 501. Found this really nice area for it right here. Fernando made a nice amp rack. So the amp rack drops into place. Factory ground point is conveniently located right there. He's getting over here ready to hook up the battery. This is the factory battery cable. This is an optional remote turn on in case we need it, so we don't have to pull all this crap apart. This is the sub amp right here. Factory sub amp goes to the speakers, so we're tapped into that. Rebuilt the harness so it all looks factory still.
That would be cool if we have these though.
What? Did you see? Yeah, that would be cool. Did you see the new T-tap? It's so you can tap into this. It's like a nut. It's a whole big thing, so you can tap and get a fuse tap off of this line. Somebody put up a picture of it. Do we really need this? I was like, no, but somebody will use it. Anyways, so really the only thing that goes on up front here is there's a little bass knob. This guy, and it's not screwed into anything. Fernando in the last car made this really nice bracket that allows us to mount it to this little the pad underneath here. So we're just, it's already done. All we gotta do, so that's in there, which is great. So yeah. Now, So the only thing that had to get run was, here's the subwire here, and so we just had to fold down this one seat. And if you're gonna fold down the seat, in this case, because it's this guy right here, okay? When you take out the butt of a seat, I like to pull out the whole seat. Like, I like to pull out this whole thing, but it was only down because it's just the one wire. So we're not spending that much time in here. So in that case, what we do is make sure we take and we cover that so you don't put a nice big dent here. You don't want to do that. And then all I gotta do, wire up into place, add a couple zip ties. But that will keep this nice and safe. Now, if we were gonna do a full system in here, this thing's coming out. It's coming out. And of course, don't mount your amps to this. Don't do that. The 90s are gone. The 80s are over. This is not an amp rack, it's a seat back. Looking good always, thank you. I got to listen to Andy Waymar's Volvo on Saturday. I like it a lot. Really, Bobby. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be at Master Tech. So I'm hoping to get a chance to listen to it there. Don't always get a chance to do these things, but snowsuits, yeah. Hey, on a truck, Silverado, ground amp at the body or down to the frame. So Silverado is still a full steel vehicle. Typically we just ground it where the rails are. So like if you're in the truck, you pull, hold on, why am I looking at myself? You pull this thing out and it'd be the opposite. So like you bolt it right into there. I bolt it, so we use the same things that our good friend JP uses, positiveground.com. So, we use one of these, use one of the bolts. Apparently I gotta go into the drawer and get more bolts. So, yeah. So that's what we do. You can use any nut and bolt you want, but that's usually the best place to do it. But yeah, go for it. Was just by your shop in the last month or so. Had no idea we'd be traveling by your way. What a nice surprise. That's fantastic. Did you stop in? I don't, Instagram names are hard to tell. I actually went to Hooters the other day. Sue'd been dying for Hooters, so there it is, right there. The original Hooters, #1. And then corporate Hooters is actually where all those trees are right there. You can't see it. You kind of see that like brown building. That's the Hooters corporate. So that's where all the places, all the people that are losing money are there. Let's go the other way. I took some pics of the other cars. I'll send you the pics. Thank you. I would enjoy that. Okay, so what else we got going on? Right now, the 3D printer is printing this mess right here. This is an example of a bracket. Was late for the flight. LOL. It's okay. Don't want to be late. It's anxiety. Nobody needs that. So, is this it? No. Oh, it's over here. It's got the Zeta in it. Duh. So one of the other projects we're going to be teaching at Mobile Solution is how to build things with the 3D printer without getting all into Fusion and all that fun stuff. So this bracket, which we've talked about, this is for the Zeta. This is designed to go into it's not screwed in, into a Chevy. So we have the mounts, we have all of the thermal inserts. But yeah, so this guy drops right in. Now the only thing we haven't printed is this little square right here, which I don't even think we've even talked about on the show ever. So you guys will just have to wait on what that is. But that is a new feature. And then this is the build off. So these are the trophies, parts of them anyways, MasterTech Expo build off. So this is, I got to start building these probably today. Got all the parts painted, These are all the cool little letters. These are part of the backs. I still need to cut the white pieces. So there's some, which I'm going to turn on my laser because I'll do it after this. And then we still have to print the years. But then I can start assembling them hopefully here soon. Which would be nice. All right, so here we go. He's moving along quite nicely. Last thing is the fuse. Hook that up. Oh, you just use a big speaker terminal, man.
Huh?
Nothing. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, big speaker. Slide it on. You'll be all set. Wouldn't that be cool? No. Good day. Yep, that's it. So this guy here is waiting to go back into this area. So there we go. So that sits just like that. That's why we didn't put the amp there, which we did originally, but he's got the spare tire, on the side of the road kit. So I was like, let's put it here. And that way he can keep his spare tire on the side of the road. He was willing to dump it. Like, nah. And there was there was room over here, but that just seemed like the right spot. So, would you agree?
No.
Really?
But yeah.
Now, if you had a BMW, what would you do to your BMW?
Oof.
I can't
I
segue.
would first,
Yeah.
I would go and change the speakers.
Where would you find speakers for a BMW?
If you want a quality speakers though,
I want the
have
best.
to go to morelhifi.com, and they sell a plug-and-play system for a BMW. So,
Do they have the 8-inch to go underneath the seat?
yeah, they do.
Wow.
They do.
And all the speakers to go in the doors and
Yes.
replace the tweeters?
And everything is plug and play. It's fantastic. You should go. Don't believe me? Go watch.
Okay, Bruno.
But yeah, morelhifi.com. It has a system for this car.
Very nice.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
Good job. Good job. Way to go.
Okay.
You need a torch?
I need a curber.
Oh. Ah, yeah, that helps too. Then you need a torch.
I have a torch.
Yeah, you're gonna take mine. Oh,
I fixed mine. Though.
you fixed your torch?
Yeah. I destroy yours and then I fix mine.
Well, that's fine. I had it's spare parts, so who cares?
I know. But finally it worked.
Yeah?
Yeah. I took all that stuff apart and
Hey,
it works.
I'm glad I had. That's why I saved all the broken ones.
yeah, no, man, that was fantastic.
Cool.
I was like, I'm gonna give it a last try because I tried to fix it like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I was like, man. But there you go.
Oh, fantastic. Another piece. This was from the other day. This guy right here. This is another piece we're going to be talking about. This has a Morel grill in it for the tweeter. We modified our original version of it. The next day I had an idea, and I was like, so when you look at the factory, when you look at the Morel one, see how it has these little teeth, those 2 little teeth right there, and then there's like teeth on it. I was like, that's how the tweeter stays in place. It has nothing to do with these screws. And I was like, crap. So I went back and I redesigned mine. I added these 3 little teeth to it. So now when this goes in, it snaps in just like the factory tweeter does. And just, which I can't do with one hand. So, but yeah, no, it pops right in, locks into place, and things are fantastic. Do you install? Do the installers at Audio Systems in Montclair, California do good DSP tuning? I'm thinking of taking my car to them. So I don't know if the installers do, but I do know that they have somebody there that does great tuning. And
Yeah.
what is his name?
His name is Jack Deal.
Yeah, his name is Jack Deal. They
And
goes
he's
by
the one
Jack.
that tunes the cars.
He's the tuner. He's
also-
also a competitor.
Also competitor. And
But
a
yes,
judge.
and a judge.
So, yeah.
And I've just parroting everything he says. But yeah, Jack Deal, Sorry, that's one of those names. You gotta remind me. But Jack Deal, I've heard his tunes. I've heard his cars. But yeah, he's good. He's good. Definitely check him out. So they know what they're doing over there when it comes to tuning your car. So you be safe. You know, hey. Those are so nice to have. They are. Everybody needs one. All right. Oh, so now I can give this back. So this was we didn't have the GM speaker. All we had was a GM bracket. So we were modeling ours off of this, which is nice because why would you not? And of course, we printed 2 of them because this one, the holes, I made the wrong size. So I couldn't put the thermal nutserts into them. I know, right? It's kind of like this when we did the Ford for the other one. Because this one was 0.03 too small. It's never ending, man. It's never ending. Yeah, and then you gotta wait 10 hours for the thing to print. That one was, the GM wasn't too bad. That was like 6 hours. Hola from Sound Effects, Delaware. We had a snow day off today. They had a snow day off. What? Yeah. Man, we don't get those. We get hurricane days every now and then. Those are kind of nice, right? I mean, they're not, because you might not have a house. But
I want to experience that.
a snow day?
Snow day.
Why?
It's just like one thing that you have to do.
I'm gonna set this right here. Yeah, but it's so cold.
That's what I say. I don't want to leave there. I just want to experience one day.
Okay. Sounds terrible.
I don't know.
I don't either.
What are you doing?
Trying to get a piece of acrylic.
I know about there is plenty of acrylic.
I need some white acrylic. Ow. Got it.
Oh my God, I was worried.
No, you weren't. You're lying.
So worried.
This is the white acrylic we got when we had the sign shop next to us. Okay. Apparently I left the magnets on the 3D printer the other day, so those gotta come off. Currently snowing in Maine. That sucks. 40-mile-an-hour winds. Whoa. Dang. I know what that's like, because we get those, you know, we get that when it's a hurricane, so yeah. Actually 40-mile-an-hour winds in a hurricane is pretty loose. But all right. 13 inches of snow. God. Oh, Jesus. I don't know how you guys do it. That would just ruin my day. It was cold yesterday. It was really nice. So, I mean, cold by our standards. What car is behind you? Well, good question. We've been talking about it. This is my favorite BMW customer. Not car. I hate BMWs. But this guy, he's my favorite BMW customer. This is his new to him, his new M8. So, he had a BMW before this, and we took out the sub we had in it, so we're reinstalling it into this. But he's my favorite BMW customer because he understands his car and he takes care of all the headaches that the car is going to have. So he uses Beamer Tech to shut off the fake engine noise and do all the fun things that he wants to do on the car. But yeah, so this is an M8 competition. So we're just installing his kicker key 500.1 back into this. And so that's it. It's simple. I love using words like simple. So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad. So that's what's happening in my laptop battery. simple, easy piece of cake. So, as being a Mac user, one of the things that you can't do too successfully is use one of the cool space mouses that do all the cool 3D stuff. Because Mac computers just don't know how to deal with that, apparently. So, yeah, they're stupid. So I found these company, Mac Alley, that makes a mouse. It's a very basic mouse, nothing too exciting, but it works pretty well for doing all the CAD drawing stuff. That, you know, it doesn't have the cool like knob where you can manipulate around and throw, you know, that cool knob that's on the space mouse. That thing's really cool, but this doesn't have that. But it does do a pretty good job of everything else, unlike a regular Apple mouse, which I do love my regular Apple mouse for 90% of my other work. So typically I'll have and the reason why it's wired is because it would go dead. It would go dead. You know, and then I'd need it, and the batteries, there would be no batteries. So, but I bought 2 of these this weekend. One for Fernando, and then the second one for me, so I could one at home, one in my backpack. How large of a part can your printer print? So they're the Bamboos, is what they are, and this is the biggest. Like, this literally went from corner to corner as far as what we can print. So this is the largest single. Like, anything past this, I'm gonna have to like glue it together or slice it in half and then rejoin it, which you can do. But this is it. So this is the 6x9/8 inch, and it is. And the only reason why it worked is because it has this tip right here, because I can put that right in the corner, and then these two literally just sat right in the corner of the thing. But you know, it's a P1S from Bamboo, so you can just type in P1S and it'll kind of give you an idea. It's not a square base. You can actually go bigger in certain areas because there is like a couple corners that are in, like, have weird stuff that goes on that you can't print in. But it's been big enough to pretty much do everything we wanted it to do. And like I said, if you wanted to go bigger, you could just cut it in half and then glue it together. So we haven't run into any of that yet. But if you're going to print something like a panel, then, you know, or, you know, you're going to have to glue it together. They do have the new one, which is bigger. It prints even bigger than that. But we haven't.
Oh, shit.
I haven't bought one of those yet. What do you would? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Finally.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about.
Holy shit, dude. I'm like.
I forgot we got that. Paul brought it over. Here, set it right here. Right
Wow.
here. How many printers do you have? So we have 2 printers here at work.
I got mine.
Oh, he's got a knife. All right, so we have 2 P1Ss here at work that sit over here. Here's them. One's busy printing right now, so they're sitting right there. Okay, we could do 3, possibly 4 there if we wanted to. Right now, that's for here. We don't need anything more than the 2 at this current time. There's 2 more at my house. I have 1 single color and then 1 that'll print 16 color. And then he has 2 at his house, 1 single color, 1 4 color. So we have a lot of printers. All right. For us. I mean, some people have 30, 40. All right, so we got a package from Kenwood.
That's totally not what I was expecting.
And I don't that wasn't what I was expecting either.
I think this is...
I think this is for Paul.
This is for Paul, though.
Oh, no, this is probably for us because it's a shop chair. Look at the name. There'll be a name
It
on
is yours.
Does it say my name?
Dean.
Okay. So this isn't what I was expecting. So maybe that's actually, because I got a call the other day. I was supposed to be getting something, but it's supposed to go to my house.
And you're not going to get that. You're going to get this. That's it.
I mean, probably.
All right, well, let's open
Let's at least see what it is.
So that's the new steering wheel for the new Kenwood car that they're going to come out.
So apparently we got one of these weird... You should take this home. Or maybe I'll take it home and use it as a desk chair.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the base for the chair.
Oh, this is the shifter.
No.
Right there. Yeah. Look. Shifter. Okay. Cool. I mean, why don't we open it?
Well, I mean,
we already know what it is.
Pull it out. I mean, it's. Got it. Okay.
It's small.
Yeah. It's made to just. Yeah, and then this has the. There's supposed to be wheels somewhere.
Something in there.
Oh, they're on that side. So this is the neck.
I know. That's,
Yeah.
That's it.
It's one of those that you can roll around. It's like we've had before that we got in the way of.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So there you go. Cool. Throw it back in the box. You want to take it home? I mean, I think he'd love it in his room.
Just running around, like just.
Yeah, doing silly stuff.
Probably.
You'd have a trip with that.
Oh, yeah. It's like wheels in here?
Yeah, they're right here. The wheels are right here. Cool. All right. What app do you recommend using to learn and craft a 3D file for your automotive needs? So there's a lot of automotive needs as far as... What's up, Angel? As far as what you want to do. So Fusion is very popular, right? It's definitely one of the more popular apps out there. It's very deep into engineering. There's a big learning curve behind it. Tinkercad, which is a version of Fusion, it's made by Fusion. It's free. You just go to tinkercad.com, you sign up for it, and then you draw based on predetermined shapes, so circle, squares. But the thing is there's a ton of videos that show you how to manipulate all these things and make anything that you could possibly think of on Tinkercad, which is really fun. Now, when it comes to drawing in 3D, it depends what you're trying to draw. So like the brackets that you just saw, all these brackets are not drawn in any 3D app. They're actually drawn in a 2D app. So this is drawn in a 2D app. And how you make it a 3D app is in the Bamboo Slicer. So this is drawn just like this. And then all of this is created in their Slicer app. So when you're making this bracket, this huge cool 3D bracket, this was all drawn in 2D and then imported and extruded, and then these were added into the drawing. So there's a lot of ways to get parts, but and create parts. And not only that, there's a lot of different apps. So Blender is another one that's free, open source. Plasticity, Nomad, what is it? SketchUp is another one that some people use. There's a ton of them. There really is a ton of them. It really just comes down to what makes sense to you. Okay. So let's see. We'll go back here to preview. Let me close this guy out. So the thing that's on the printer right now is this guy. So this is a bracket we're making on the printer at the moment. And this is designed. This is all designed in 2D space, and then we brought it into the slicer and assembled it together, and now this is just one solid part. But there again, even that takes some understanding of 2D. You can take a program like Xtool Studio, and in Xtool Studio, which is for the Xtool laser and the whole line of Xtool parts, anything that you change into a raster, it adds infill. And as soon as you have an infill part, you can then turn that into a three-dimensional space. And so let me give you an example of what I mean, so that you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. But the hardest thing is learning how to draw in the first place. That's really the hurdle. Another update. Fantastic. Oh, wow. This is all my mobile stuff. All right, we'll say new projects. Let me do this. Okay, so let's flip this around here. Pick it up. Pick up front for the kids. Hello guys, Audio Control Micro Pro or Kicker Key Lock. I have a BO system 2025 Acura MDX using a JL Audio 12 powered subwoofer. Actually, you could use both if you wanted. The key lock will DEQ and flatten out the signal and correct for any high pass filtering being done, aka subsonic or sonic. Anyways, the blue character that chases the gold rings. The epicenter will make the bass fat. So if you like a more natural sound, then the key would be nice, but you can still take a key, straighten out the signal, put an epicenter on it afterwards. The epicenter will just add in a lot of harmonics to the music, so it's going to be more music dependent, whereas like if you listen to a lot of like 80s, 90s, early 2000s rock, or some of the Banda stuff or something like that where there is crappy bass to begin with, the epicenter will allow you to add that, will accentuate that bass for you, whereas the key lock is just there to fix the signal and get it as flat as possible. The epicenter is there to manipulate and make it big and boomy. Okay, so let's go back to this for a second and we'll look at this, and let's just add an element. We'll add a circle. Okay, so now we have a circle. Okay, and that's all that is. And then we'll come over here and we'll make it bigger. So now we have a cool circle, and then we'll change that to an engrave. Okay, so now we have an engraved circle, and let's do this. Let's take another circle. All right, let's come over here. Let's just actually, if we go to this, which is just shapes, and we'll do this. All right, so now we have a circle that's here. Come on, click on it. We'll move it out. Okay, and then we'll make this an engraving, and now we'll select on both of them, and we will subtract. All right, so now we got this shape. All right, so for whatever that is. So then we'll come over here, we'll go File, then we'll go Export, and we'll turn it into an SVG. All right, so now it's an SVG. And we'll select Confirm. Export successful. Now it's going to ask me what I want to call it. We'll just put N. And we want to make sure it goes to the desktop so we can find it. Okay, so save. All right, now we'll go over here to Bamboo, and I don't want to lose this file, so we'll hit Save Project, and then we'll go back over here to Home, and we'll create a new project. All right, this brings us up. This is a standard Bamboo slicer, and we'll click on Add, and there's our shape. Okay, and we'll click Open, and there we have it. So now we can come into here, and I can move my pad. All right, so we want to lift it up. So we've added shape to it. All right, we added the Z axis. Now we can pull it up. Move it around. And now we can print this. because now it sees it as a 3D shape. Another thing you can do here is if I right click onto the, so I'll right click, I'll click add a primitive. Let's say I add a cone here. I can join the two together. Click and we'll merge them. So now I can click my cone, grab my merge and elevate it. Okay, so you can see the side. Whoa. Move this over here. Let's flip it 180 degrees. 180. That did such a good job at that. Oh, because I did the wrong one. 180. There we go. All right, now we'll move this into it. And then we'll select the assembly. We'll come over here to our merge tool and we'll set subtraction. We'll hit execute. And now we've just added that into our piece. So this could be for a screw, it could be for anything. Anyways, there is a really simple way to start playing with 3D. You can also import other STL files that you've found on the internet. You can move things around. So there's a lot of cool designing stuff that you can do right inside of that. You want to make a little, you like a little holder like this. Okay, this is just a box with the inside, which is another box removed from it. You can make that right in bamboo with two native squares, and you have a container. So, thank you. I better start playing with the apps. Yeah. So, there's a lot of things you can do. It's just figuring out what you need to do, figuring out how to use some of it, and then moving from there. That's actually what you just saw is one of the classes we're going to be teaching at Master Tech Expo, which is Basic 3D Printing 101. How to get going with your printers, making these things happen. So, are we ready to get to the next step on this beamer? All right, we're ready to start putting the beamer back together, start doing the tuning. So that means I'm going to leave you now. And it's Monday. What does that mean?
Right. 6:30
Eastern Standard Time.
Jeff Falk from Powerbase.
Ooh. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
right.
forget that. Huh?
I knew it.
Okay.
I should call him, make sure he knows to come. All right.
So yeah, 6:30, guys.
We use the Bamboo P1Ss. They got a ton of them, but they have sales all the time. So just check it out. That's at least the minimum I would do. But there's a ton of 3D printers. It just depends what you want to do.
If you want to start, you can buy the A1. It's a small
you can buy it. Yeah,
like
it's
three something.
I don't know. I think it's cheaper than that.
Yeah.
But you guys have a wonderful day.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Yeah. That was that one day I registered you, me and Haley all on the same day. It was, I think, the day we had the presenters meeting. Mm-hmm. So a couple weeks back. So.
Oh, wow.
What?
Motives.
What about them?
Where the skills become standards.
I think they're sponsoring the party, the first day party again.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I know it's a little early. We didn't get a chance to come on last yesterday. Sure, we'll go with that.
Yesterday?
Yeah. We're working on a new project, not 5-star Smash Force project, and we've been doing a bunch of stuff, and because of that, we were kind of pressed for time, squeezing it in. You guys will find more out about it next month. It's not anything to get excited about, trust me. Just another dumb idea of mine. Anyways, that meant that we didn't get a chance. Good morning. Hi, Sue. Paul. We didn't get a chance to show you what we're working on yesterday, and we're going to finish up here today, God willing, which is this. This is an SC430. Fernando, how do we feel about SC430s?
Oh, best car in the world. best car in the world, hands down. No, it's not.
Today is opposite day.
Yeah.
You never have dumb ideas. I think I have pretty a lot of dumb ideas.
Every day.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is SC430. Gentleman drove here obviously from out of town because, like, I guess we're experts on SC430s. And so here we go. This one has been a challenge. So let's kind of so here's the plan. We're gonna show you where we're at this morning, and then we'll come back later when it's done and kind of walk you through the finished product. This will give you an idea of what's happening though. So when we do an SC430, we've done a bunch of them obviously, and we've kind of learned over the years how picky and just listen. I hate SC430s. I hate their owners. I hate everything about the car. Everyone finds it amusing and they keep bringing them to me. It's fine. Whatever. I mean, we do a great job on them. But anyways, one of the things we figured out over the years is that the factory just does a terrible job of building this dash assembly because of this door. So we have to fix it. So if you look at our install and you have an SC430 and you can see any of this crap that's normally there, we don't have that because we disassemble this whole thing down to the frame. And let me motorize this guy forward again. It's not gonna go. There we go. Come on. Okay, so we cut off, there's these pieces that are here in the cage. We cut those off, we sand it down, we sand the whole thing, we paint it. We add foam. We add foam to the radio, both top and bottom. And then this is the Metro dash kit. So if you're not doing the Beat Sonic piece, then Metro makes a really nice 2-piece dash kit for this. They also, in the kit, comes with if you want to lose the door, if you want to keep the door. So, and it's fun. You need some extra screws that they don't give you. But yeah, so we spent a lot of time getting it to this point so that the door works, it looks fantastic, and it looks really good in the dash. So, and this takes time. This is like an hour, 2-hour process to rebuild this for a 20-year-old car. Yuck. Anyways, so new twist on this one. Let me go around the other side. Didn't know anything about this, but he disconnected the battery because the car just never goes to sleep. He saw a YouTube video of somebody that took out the factory GPS unit. Now this isn't snapped in, that's why this is offset at the moment. So we'll turn this guy on here. And yeah, so in the dash now is I'm just gonna hit skip for right now. Yeah, we're just gonna hit skip. I'm sure this will bite me in the butt in the end. This is okay, yeah, sure. This is a Garmin GPS system. And so the door opens and closes as you saw, so we can hit close. It's gonna motorize back down in there.
Which result would you like?
Yep, sounds good. And then that'll close. And then you can hit open. As you saw, when the car fires up, it'll just do the same thing. The reason why he wanted this, and you're going, why does he want Garmin Nav? He gave me a lengthy explanation for it, and I said, sounds great. So he's got this now. And let's just go back. One of the other reasons why I wanted this is Garmin makes a wireless camera that is designed to interface with this, and he would like his camera up here rather than down here. So we installed the Garmin wireless camera system. Now, here's the thing. When you say wireless camera system, it like there are wires, okay? It's not that there aren't wires. There's lots of, pardon me. There's lots of wires. There's a transmitter. Like it's still an installation. It's not like it's just like bubblegum the thing into the car and hope for the best. No, it has to be wired in. So to me, it's kind of silly. The only thing it saves you is you don't have to run the wire forward. But yeah, I get it. It's for a certain person, not us. But I don't know. Anyways, so we added the Garmin to this. Yep. you're good. Okay, let's turn her off. Now, as far as speakers go, the Mark Levinson system is a fantastic system. It's a shame that the factory speakers suck as much as they do. But they do, and it's made in a way that you just can't swap out speakers. And the tweeter is super tiny, and the mid-range is super tiny, and then it has this weird shallow 6x9. So this case, what we do now, for one, to save money, because this is, there again, 20-year-old car. You know, you're not putting a $800 or $1,000 pair of separates, three-way separates up here. And that's what you'd have to spend to get the right sizes. So it's like stupid. So we negate the factory tweeter. It's fine. Who cares? Our tweeter goes here because this thing is so small. I'll show you in a minute. And then we put a 6x9 here. Today's car, and then in the rear is a 4-inch. It's like a 5. So 5 1/4 is too big. 4 1/2 is a little. So 4 1/2. And so what we're doing today is we're going with the Rockfords, the new punch speakers, which are really cool. So if you haven't seen these, we need to do some videos on these. It comes with BMW German grill number 1, BMW German grill number 2, and then American grill number 1. This is the one we'll be using for this. It has the cool little tabs. So this is a 2-hole 4-inch that comes in the car, which it looks like this. So I would call that a football 4. So we'll be using those 2 brackets. So this is what's going in the front. This is the P1 3-way, meaning it has a tweeter, a little tiny tweeter, and the mid bass. So P1's in the rear. Sorry, that's going in the rear. And then we're doing the Rockford Fosgate P2 6x9s, and that just means it's a 2-way. So there's a tweeter and then the mid bass. So this is going to go into the road actually in the front doors. Don't know if you covered this before, but what are your thoughts on those Android head units that look like factory radios? Enough said. Anyways. Okay, so for the door, the small guy, so this is that little tiny thing. And there's probably a really expensive speaker now that will replace this. However, there again, 20 plus year old car. It's kind of, yeah. So what we do is we put a tweeter here. In this case, this is the bracket that we made to fit the Rockford tweeter. So it has a nice tweeter cup. So we 3D printed this guy here. And this bolts into place. Countersinks in the tweeter a little bit because, as you can see here, this is rather flat, and this butts up against the door. There is a piece that's normally around this, like a little tiny trim that basically is the height, just a little bit. You can see how inset this is. And so, yeah, we need to sink the tweeter in. So that's why this guy is inset the way it is, so that the tweeter, because there is some room behind it, it's just a tweeter. So this moves it down in, and that guy goes into the door and makes things super easy. Easy is a relative term. Now, Fernando is working on the rear at the moment. There's the other stupid speaker. And how we design these systems in this car is that we run the rear speakers off of the radio. So he's running the wires to those at the moment. It's just easier to do that than to have to run back to the amplifier, attach it at the amplifier, or what used to be the amplifier, and run them forward. Just run 2 new speaker wires. It'll plug right in. So that's cool. So he's getting those. Now, this is getting a Kenwood 803.5 5-channel amplifier. Channels 1 and 2 are going to run the tweeters. Channels 3 and 4 are going to run the mid bass. And then channel 5 is going to run a Kicker Comp 8-inch. That's what fits, is a Kicker Comp 8-inch, which doesn't fit into the factory mount. Nothing fits into the factory mounts in these cars. It's so miserable. We have to cut out a 1/4-inch trim ring. That's basically just a spacer for the woofer, and then you just screw it in, and life goes on. I haven't done that yet. That's first, since he's back there now. So I have to fire up the CNC, and we'll just cut out a simple ring. because it's way easier to do that than to grab 2 brackets off of the wall over here and then router those out. I can just program it and it'll take 10 minutes and we'll be done. SC430, yay! Then, as you can see right now, the top is in this mid-flight position. That's so that you can work on the rear speakers. Once that is done, let me disconnect the battery again. Once that is done, then we can put the top forward and we'll start building the amp racks for it. Now, the cool thing about this particular system, and the only cool thing about this, is because we've never done that Garmin upgrade before, and so we had to do a lot of testing yesterday to find out what has to be removed or can be removed. Let me say that. What has to stay and what can be removed. And so by going with the Garmin, other than the fact that it took time to figure out what needs to stay, what needs to go, how it works, how to motor, how to get the screen to fit into the factory screen, all that nonsense, and then still rotate up and down and do all that cool stuff, is that the navigation from the factory and the amplifier all get to come out. Now you say, well, yeah, why wouldn't it? This is a data system. This is an old resistive data system that Lexus didn't use on this and one other car. It sucks. Metra makes the only steering wheel control interface for this. It is literally just for this and one other crappy Lexus, and I think like a Toyota Avalon or something. It's like the dumbest things ever. But they make it, and it's glitchy, depending on the year of the car. But after getting this all built, doing all the magic that we do, we got to take the nav and the amp out. Normally you have to save the nav, but because we took out the top screen, we knew we weren't going to need it, so we were able to remove and do all the bypassing we need to get it to work. And so we have much more space in the back, which make putting the amplifier in a little bit easier, because a lot of the times you got to move the nav to where the amplifier was, and it just sucks. So this will be fun. We'll just make that piece, and then we'll get the amplifier in. There is some weird Toyota plugs back there, so this is one of those things where like we have half the plugs, and then because what they do is they run audio. The driver's front door speaker does it. It comes out of the amplifier, goes through the navigation system, and then goes out to the speaker. And so it's like it's all in weird places, and it's just like it's a mess to try to make a harness that actually works in this car. You can get like 3 of the speakers, and you got to cut one of them. It's just a nuts. So anyways, all of that nonsense we'll get to later today, and we'll come back once we get that. Before we put the back to, we'll show you what that looks like. But for right now, this is the SC430. This is what we're working on. Fernando, are you so excited? Are you so excited? See, look, he's speechless. He's speechless. Also, this is brought to you by the fine folks at MoraleHiFi.com. If you would like to see what the new amplifier looks like, at Absolute Electronics, got one the other day.
What?
I know. And he unboxed it questioningly because he's never seen it before and doesn't...
You suck.
Could. So if you'd like to see what that looks like, head over to Absolute Electronics here on Instagram, and you can kind of see him unbox it and kind of fumble his way through it. And yeah, looks pretty cool. We'll get one here soon. We'll do a full unboxing review of it. But in the meantime, MoraleHiFi.com for all your high-end audio needs. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye. All right, so good day, everyone. We are in the back of the SC430. The front is currently all back together. So we have this guy, you know, the joys of the SC430. You can have all your doors. You got all your doors. There's our new Garmin. You can close that. Whoa. We didn't need all of that. Hey, Fernando, come and step on the brakes for a minute.
Stepping on the brake.
So one of the things he wanted was to have a backup camera in the top. So Garmin makes this backup camera that wireless, somehow, it's not really wireless, but anyways, wirelessly connects to this. So he wants to be able to have 2 screens. So this is the Garmin nav that adds on to this. So his backup camera will be up here. This does not have a backup camera. So this will be CarPlay, and GPS will be up here. He had a reason for it. I didn't really care. So we fit the Garmin into the factory piece. So none of these buttons do anything anymore because there's not anything, but the open and close is what works, and that's what we need. And then of course you can close this guy. Ooh, look at that. Double closing. Look at the excitement rolling off of his face. Okay, so 908 in the dash here. And then what we got going on in the back, Rockford P2s,
Yeah.
the doors, P1s in the rear, 4-inch. So because we did the Garmin in the dash, normally what would happen is the factory nav would go here, we would swap places, and so Mark Levinson is normally there, nav is here. Both came out because you can do that if you're removing the top screen. And so now we have the amplifier here. Bracing, kicker, C8, that's what fits.
Come see.
You mentioned about SC430 on Monday night, and LOL, lo and behold, you got to do one. Yeah, what was here on Monday? It was hiding in the background.
He was in here on Monday, yeah, for sure.
So Fernando needs to get this put back together, and this is what it'll do. This piece goes in here like this. Yep, it's exciting. Now he has the spare tire option for his, which is pretty cool. So that actually goes right here. But yeah, that's it. Now there's 10,000 screws. Get that all put back together. And this is the final video. You will be forever the SC. Yes, I know. Oh, dude, it's such a bad thing. I will say though, as much as I hated putting the Garmin in there, it did save us some room in the trunk, which I'm kind of cool for. I do like the fact that, like, see, the only thing is I don't know, like, everybody wants a backup camera, one of these, and I don't know if we could just add in the Garmin to the top. I have to figure that out. Like,
Okay.
What?
I think you can just buy the backup camera connected to the factory, to the Kenwood radio, though.
No. The thing is he wanted up in the top.
Okay.
So, like, a lot of the old guys just want top screen stuff.
No, I'm not an old guy.
I know. So it's just kind of weird. I don't know. We'll have to look at. What's up? What's up, Terry?
Terry?
Yeah, Terry Dawson.
Terry's killing it, though.
Terry is killing it. What's up? You going to Master Tech? Just curious.
I hope so.
Hope so. Anyways, so we got to get this in and done, and we got a meeting that we have to be to at 5:30. You guys don't get to come. Not yet, though. Don't worry, you'll get the rebroadcast. Yes, you'll be there. Oh, good. That's fantastic. We'll get to see him. Yeah, it's awesome. I hope we get to see so many others at Master Tech. It's going to be fantastic. Clean wire challenge all the way.
Can you push my bucket?
I would love to push this up instead of having it in the middle of the hallway where I trip over it all the time.
Trying to kill you.
I know you are. Yes, many times. Everyone's trying to kill me. It's so much fun. But anyways, so this is gonna get finished, put back together. I got to get stuff set up for this call. Hello. Somewhere in the Atlantic. Oh, very nice. Rock Legends cruise somewhere in the Atlantic.
Huh?
He's on the Rock Legends cruise.
Cool.
Who do you think? How many Rock Legends do we know?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds fun.
Cool. Yeah, he told me. We were talking about it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, fantastic. Hope you're having a good time. He's clearly paying for the Wi-Fi.
that was last minute call.
What's the scoop on Clean Wire this year? Anything different you can say? So this year, I mean, there's not much to do. It's, we're
It's huge, people.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be it's fantastic. This year we're dialing it down. We want something more. So this year's clean. Last year's clean wire was over the top, light, and
I think it got out of hand.
it just got a little out of hand.
Crazy.
It got a lot out of hand, dude. There was literally discs that were spinning.
It was great.
It was a lot out of hand. So, anyways, this year.
Put that on camera.
What?
What did I just say?
You said something about somebody's butt cheek. What?
Stop. You can probably see it. Dad, don't fall.
Not me. Good day, Haley.
Hi. We're
I
out
just-
here again doing stupid stuff. Paying for torture. You know, just a typical Sunday.
You excited about Master Tech?
Yes, I am.
It's coming up.
It's like 11 days away, actually.
Is it 11 days?
Yeah, because it's March 1st.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, wow, that was some quick math. I was kind of impressed.
The only reason I know it's March 1st is because my monthly challenge just came in. I had to close my exercise ring goal 16 times because it said I was impressive.
Oh. Well, we want you to be impressive.
I know. I'll close it like 5 times at Master Tech.
We are Phineas and Ferb.
Here, I'll show you your outfit. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you're doing it.
Oh, my hair. Okay, here's his outfit. He's Phineas. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, show me. You just did what I did. I'm Ferb. Phineas and Ferb. We're just missing Perry the platypus.
Good morning. I mean, there's lots of butts here. Not gonna lie, lots of butts. So many butts, so much butt sweat. Lots of butt sweat.
Just show me. Because it's like
Cool. Yeah, it is. Oh, there's so much. I'm trying.
I have butt sweat.
You probably do. I'm not looking.
When you're sleeping tonight, I'm gonna come and whisper in your ear.
Tonight, sleeping in like an hour.
What?
Just listening to other conversations. What's up, Mr. Berg? Where's Waldo? No. Well, my Phineas or Ferb? I don't know.
You're so. You're Phineas. And
I'm Phineas.
Ferb.
See, purple pants, blue pants. Anyways,
This is my idea to pass the time.
yeah, that's what we need.
We've been keeping 15-minute miles.
Have we?
Yes.
Oh wow.
We're so fast.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yesterday, let me just take it.
But yeah. Okay.
Yesterday, we did the 10K. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. They don't know we're live.
There's all the DRM right there.
Oh my god. We're not gonna pay for this.
No, Instagram's real picky now, though. They
Oh.
only give you so many minutes.
Oh my god. They're so rude. They're interrupting. Okay. Let me get closer. Hopefully I don't have boogers. Oh my god.
You gotta talk louder, man.
Okay. Dude, what is happening?
I don't know.
I look crazy. Okay. What?
You're doing a marathon.
I don't care.
You're not supposed to look good.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh god. Oh, I remember. Yesterday we did a 10K, which is 6.2 miles. And Dad made me run the whole thing. And it was awful. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Just wanted
We
to
kept
know.
13-minute miles.
Phineas and Ferb are having a half marathon.
Yes.
Yeah.
awkward. Oh my god, dude. Thank you.
Where's Harry?
At home.
Dropped him about 5. There you go.
Oh, fun. Oh god, this is such a bad life. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was saying we were running 13-minute miles. Today we're walking 15-minute miles. We're just like so fast. Like yesterday, we were dressed. Oh my god, that's so loud. Yesterday, we were dressed as Lightning McQueen and Chick Hicks from Cars, which, if you don't know, I was the red car. Dad was the green car with the mustache.
They don't know who Cars are.
Did you know there was lightning in the area yesterday?
There was what?
I'm so corny. Did you even hear what I said?
No.
I said, did you know there was lightning in the area yesterday? The forecast was for me, guys. We actually thought that, oh my gosh, I'm like winded. We actually thought that, Broadway. Yesterday for the 10K, we actually thought it was gonna get canceled because the rain was like really bad. But then there was no rain. There was nothing.
Well, it's raining in the morning.
That's not even considered rain. If you would have, oh, I'm so sorry. He stepped in front of me. If you would have seen the forecast, it was like really intense compared to what actually happened. So it was a lot of drama. Everyone just thought it was going to get canceled, and everyone was worried that if they were going to get their medal or not, which I was, because the medals for these races this weekend are actually like really cool. They're stained glass looking, so like when you hold them up to the light, they're see-through. Just in case you didn't know what stained glass.
Come to Master Tech. It's going to be a Master Tech.
They don't care.
They want to meet you, Haley.
Creepy. I have to spit.
Girl spit.
Yes. What
This is so actually it's funny you should ask that.
Oh my god. This is a shameless plug, everyone. Okay, so this event is this for event?
Yeah.
This is, I had to read this question.
I know.
This is just for fun.
However.
But, bro, relax, I'm getting there.
You're taking
But,
time.
I'm out of breath. In November, I am doing the Wine and Dine Challenge here at Disney for a charity. It's called Autism Speaks. It supports families and individuals with autism. And if you'd like to donate, you can. You can find me on Facebook. I've tagged Dad. And you can donate to help me run this race for Autism Speaks. Shameless plug. Here you go.
Whoa. Wow, you can't just like throw things around like that.
I was not throwing it.
It seemed like you were throwing it.
No.
I don't know why I do these.
Me neither, honestly.
Yeah, they're terrible. Anyways,
Beauty and the Beast over there.
check this out.
That's so
Oh.
You know? I wish I was watching that right now.
What, Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, at Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
It's kind of chilly. You know, it's kind of funny because you brought your sunglasses and you never bring your sunglasses
Yeah.
and it's overcast.
Yeah. That's hilarious. So much humor.
What he said. How can we help and one isn't. I have, so if you want,
Is there a link on your Facebook
yes,
page?
there is a link on my Facebook page.
Haley.
Haley Bayet.
Spell Haley.
HAILEYBEYETT. If you want, you can just go to Dad's profile because I tagged him in the link, and you can go and donate there. And I have till October to raise money. But we have, never mind. But yes, so if you'd like to donate or help, that's how you can do it. Thank you. Thank you, bye. Is any one of these people going to Master Tech?
I have no idea who's going to Master Tech.
Well, they definitely should go.
Everyone should go to Master Tech.
It's only 11 days away.
Except Paul. Paul should never go and do anything other than sit behind the counter at work.
Are you yelling at him right now?
No, I was definitely not.
I will do it for your dad. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bird. What am I looking at? Oh, yeah.
Everyone is dressed up as, I'm so sorry. Everyone is dressed up as Rapunzel today.
Because this is Rapunzel's race.
Today is the half marathon. Oh my God. It's Rapunzel theme. And then the challenge is Beauty and the Beast medal. So the medal looks like the flower that is entangled. But you guys probably have no idea what that looks like because you guys are all men.
I mean, Beauty and the Beast is one of the most popular.
Yeah, but that's the Beauty and the Beast medal. I'm not talking about that one.
Oh.
Tangled is my favorite princess.
Movie.
Besides Belle. Belle is actually my favorite princess. But Tangled is my favorite movie.
There you go.
But the live action Beauty and the Beast is actually so good. Just saying.
It's so good.
Oh my God, take it. My hands are so swollen.
Alright, enough of this nonsense.
We almost made it to mile 10, guys.
I feel like we've done this before.
We're
Alright.
at mile 9.91.
Ooh, I had to fart. It felt so good. Ooh, farting again.
Dad!
Ooh, slow burn.
So disgusting.
Alright, guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you
Maybe
back
we'll
Monday.
catch you at mile 12.
Probably not. Have a wonderful day. See you back in the bay on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.
Wish us luck. We're going over the overpasses.